So how was your first day?
It went well. My class got into a great discussion about gender identity.
That's great. I try to remove gender language from my classroom by referring to my class as students or friends instead of ladies and gentlemen. I also avoid grouping students by gender to make sure I'm inclusive. A student told me they are transgender, and I want to create an inclusive classroom for them, but I'm not sure how. There are a few easy things you can do. I try to model inclusive behavior by starting my class with giving my own pronouns, providing opportunities for students to share theirs, and preparing myself to explain the importance and rationale behind this practice to my students. Then I make sure to consistently use the pronouns and names that students indicate, rather than what may be listed on my class roster. It can be helpful to make a note or edit right on the roster. Good suggestion. I am confident that I can be respectful to the student, but am worried about how I will explain things to other students in the class if they make inappropriate comments.
I've been there too. It can be hard to know what to say, but so important that we step in as faculty to demonstrate respect for all identities. A few strategies that have worked well in my class are prioritizing showing respect for each student, even if I don't understand. This means sometimes looking terms up after class that students mention or working through my own confusion and uncomfortable feelings. I also make sure to address misgendering and harassment as soon as I am aware of it in my class. At first, I was afraid to not say the right thing, but then I realized that saying something to interrupt the situation and speaking from my own perspective was far better than saying nothing and letting marginalized students feel isolated and unsupported.
Thank you. This has been helpful, and I can see that inclusion is an important part of the group culture in our department. I appreciate this and hope to continue sharing ideas and resources.
What can you do to create an inclusive classroom? Strategy 1. Focus on being respectful, even if you don't understand. This may mean working through your own discomfort when asked to use a gender pronoun you're not used to using. Strategy 2. Normalize the use of gender pronouns. Example: introduce yourself with your pronouns. Put it in your email signature and put them on your name tag in meetings. Strategy 3. Use indicated names and pronouns. Strategy 4. Address misgendering and harassment immediately. What other practices have you used to create inclusive environments for students with diverse gender identities? Each step you take to create an inclusive classroom matters and supports students towards success.